Headed up to Rocky Mountain National Park today. I was so excited to unbox this bag, and we'll do a full overview of this after I get some real world experience. First things first though, we gotta get this kitted out with all the gears. Hydration bladder is installed. This looks like a good spot to mount the GoPro. I do need to do a quick disclaimer. Lowepro's marketing company they work with sent this to me for review. That is not gonna bias me. I have bought Lowepro backpacks in the past. I'm a fan of the company, and if I don't like this, I will be honest about it. They're not reviewing this prior to me sending it out and sharing it with anyone. Let's get to Rocky Mountain National Park. Yes. That'll fit on the roof. Getting the cameras out.
Getting my full pound.
Gotta grab the A1 for this. Just a man in his lens. Gotta say, so far, first impressions are very positive for this pack. However, at this point is where we're really gonna start the trip, so. Oh, we're doing video. All the video.
Out here, Kyle.
Are we dual videoing?
Fern Lake? Yeah, we're doing dual videoing. Oh, I guess I need to do this, huh?
Don't look at my bald spot.
Oh, I would just zoom right in on that.
First impressions of the bag. Ability to carry 2 cameras, definitely good. This is awesome. We gotta cross that. And so I gotta say, so far this has been a great companion. We are just about halfway. There will be a lake at the halfway point. Being able to switch between my video camera here and my photo camera, the A1, it's really nice and convenient having one on the hip, the other in my hand. I'm gonna try later in this video hooking up 2 capture clips. Maybe we can hook up both cameras onto the bag. But for now, let's go enjoy the lake. A lot of scorched earth out here.
Oh yeah.
Can we make it? Where's the water? Oh yeah. Beautiful Fern Lake for you. Rocky Mountain National Park. Cody, doing some long exposures. Bracketing? Accidental bracketing. Just hanging out here, seeing if Cody's gonna fall in or not. I give it a 30% chance. I must say, this thing is really nice, having the elastic strap there. So after that hike, this thing is probably my new best friend. It's funny, there's different quirks on here that I kind of learned as I was using it, such as even just these cinch straps for the shoulders, so that pulls the weight up onto your back. It's a great thing to have when you're carrying a lot of weight, and it makes it much more comfortable. These things are definitely really thick and nice, as you can see, so that's gonna give you nice comfort. The back pad was nice. The one thing I'll say with my bladder, because I had a 1.5 liter, it was kind of in the middle here. You gotta make sure that's centered. Otherwise, you could get a bigger, flatter one. They say this will hold up to 3 liters. And then for those of you curious how you're gonna fit a laptop in here, it's bladder or laptop. So it's gonna be a shared compartment here. You either slide your laptop in through the top here, or you're gonna use your bladder. And the nice thing is it has routing, so that way as you're routing it through here, it's still gonna be waterproof for the bag. The other thing I didn't realize is, honestly, I'm not a big waist strap fan, and I almost considered cutting these off when I first got the bag. After using it, it's so perfect for that capture clip. You could even hook a lens or other things on here if you really wanted. The thing is, as you're swinging your arm, that might get in the way, but for one camera right here, that was perfect for me. So I talked about this earlier, you could definitely put another capture clip up here, and then you have a camera here. The problem with that route is all the camera weight is gonna be on your left side. Now the nice thing here, actually let me grab something real quick. It's got a super deep tripod holder. This Gitzo is gonna be a little bit big probably to put in here. I'm sure it'll fit. You can definitely fit like a full-size travel tripod here. With the Peak Design travel tripod, which is what we're filming on right now, that fits in here super easily. And then the real nice thing is you can actually strap this in so you can make sure it's gonna be secured on here. I was actually able to remove the Peak in my back without taking the backpack off, like kind of shimming it around. You could do that. The thing is you're not gonna be able to get it back in, so you will have to take the pack off to get it out. But it is nice to be able to grab your tripod without having to fully take the pack off. Then looking at the pack itself, I mean, you can tell the nylon they use is high quality. You're gonna have a pouch out front here, so that way you can put like raincoats or anything you need to get to quickly. That is stretchy and elastic. You're gonna have basically tie downs for any gear that you wanna use. If you're gonna wanna run it through here, you could do trekking poles, for example, and run it through here. You guys saw the camera pouch in here, so this will fit a good amount. You can fit a Mavic 2 Pro in the 24 liter. In the 15 liter, it's gonna be a smaller drone. So I had my 16 to 35 lens in here along with the camera and another lens, so you can basically fit 2 lenses in a body if you're using a mirrorless system. That's super nice, and then this actually comes out of here. And so now you basically just got a sling pack. Lowepro thought of everything here, and they give you this little like adventure kit. It's gonna have all these different straps and things. You can do basically a shoulder strap, and so if you loop these through the sides here, you'll end up with 2 clips on each side, and then you can basically just throw this around with a sling if you just want to carry your camera gear in a light scenario. Honestly, a bunch of other straps, I still need to figure out what they do. They do give you instructions, so you can see like you can mount just your camera with some of these straps around your neck. That's an option. They also are going to give you these pads. One engineering thing I really liked on here, if you take that apart, now you have access to this whole pouch. So inside of here now, if I want to get a little more creative, however you want to lay this out, other little slots here, they give you a lot of options. The bag then, it's going to have a nice rain protected coat here. I've got like a spare battery and a mask in here, so in case you need any of that, you can throw stuff easily accessible in the top without going into the main compartments. When we go into the main compartments then, again, it's covered by that raincoat, so it's gonna be water protected. You're gonna pull this open, pretty standard for hiking backpacks. And then inside, we've got a coat. You could easily fit another camera in here. That's actually how I traveled out there. I've got a water filter. If you can see inside, you basically got 2 pouches here for like a cell phone, a wallet, maybe memory cards, anything kind of smaller. It does stretch a little bit, and then you've even got another zipper up top. Tablet might actually fit in here, a smaller tablet, maybe even a larger tablet. It's cool because you can actually unattach the Velcro inside of here. At that point, you can reach all the way to the bottom. So if you have the camera thing out of here, you just want to use this as a hiking pack, absolutely no problem. The whole thing is accessible to you, but then if you want to go and put the camera pack back in, you literally just slide it back in, put the tab on, and now boom, it's on here. So I love the modularity of this. Really thought this bag through, you could tell, and they use good materials, which is really important when you're doing things like hiking. You don't want these things to fail. So happy I didn't cut the waist strap off. On the con side, I would say like it would be nice if these maybe detached. It's not gonna be as sturdy or as rugged then is the downside of that. But after figuring out the camera's gonna attach on here perfectly and distribute weight well, for sure keeping these on. In terms of straps then, you can see it rides pretty well. Again, you can pull these if you want to pull the weight up onto your shoulders, which is a huge thing when you're hiking. As I showed you, the elastic strap here is super nice. It lets you breathe, but still keeps it tight. You do have a whistle if you need it. And then these things just snap and slide very easily. So they don't come off. You cannot take the chest strap off here, but you can slide and use it very easily that way. So that's pretty cool too. What else do we got on here? So raincoat, I'm not gonna pull it out the whole way, but you have on the front here, very easy. It's already gonna be water protected pretty well, but then if you wanna pull that up and over, you can do that for extra protection. So then one of the last cool things to mention, and then we'll get into the cons of this bag, is that they're using a lot of recycled materials in this. I wanna say it's 75%. Cool to see that they're actually trying to reuse materials and recycle materials. I've been using this 450 AW2 for 3 years now, and like you can see, this thing's padded, it's hard, right? So it's gonna protect things inside a little bit more. That comes at the stake of bulk. Like it's not gonna collapse at all. It's very rugged, very durable, held up very well, where obviously this is gonna use a much more lightweight, soft material. So both the pro and con, this is a lot lighter than this bag, but obviously inside, like the camera stuff will be protected by that pouch because that's padded, but the rest of the bag here is not padded. So just something to be aware of if you're smashing this into things, throwing it, dropping it, if you have to check bags at the airport. Those are scenarios where this won't be as protective as something like this. Another con when you really compare it to a bag like this is you get the nice camera pouch on the side that's easily accessible and removable. You get the top entry to get inside. However, the back does not fully come off, right? The entire back opens up. So you can now have all your gear inside laid out however you want to. That's gonna allow you to basically have different pouches, different sections. Last but not least for me then, I think like they had to do it with this design. This side's gonna open up, right? So you don't have any type of tripod or bottle holder on this side of it. You could put poles still because they're gonna run in front of that, but you're only gonna be able to put a bottle or a tripod on this one side. Now the nice deep big pocket here, that's very nice. They have got the strap up top to make sure things are secured. I do like that. That said, look at the size comparison. You've got a 35 liter versus 24 liter. For the things I've been doing recently and kind of downsizing my gear, the 24 liter is super nice. You could fit 2 lenses, a camera, a drone, and then if you wanted to, strap another camera on the outside. I'm so happy now having used it. I really recommend this bag for anyone that wants a bit smaller EDC bag or definitely hikes. This is probably the most well thought out, well designed hiking camera bag that I've seen. I love the bladder attachment. That's huge for me to be able to have water easily accessible without taking the bag on and off. The fact that you can carry a camera very comfortably around your waist instead of up by your shoulder where it kind of dings around is awesome. It's comfortable, it's lightweight. You can fit a lot inside, but not too much, but then also not too little. Like it's just a really well thought out bag, honestly. I recommend the 24 liter, the 15 liter if you have smaller camera or you don't want to carry as much is definitely an option out there as well. These are available online. I'll put a link below so you guys can get one of these, but let me know if you have any questions below, any feedback, any thoughts on the bag. If you're using the bag, let me know how you like it, things you love, things you don't love. As always, guys, it's been a pleasure, and I'll see you next time. Successful day.